Hey there! I bet you didn't know these spooky Halloween facts about its origin, so stay tuned and let's figure it out. Now, hold onto your witch hats, because we're about to dive into some spooky Halloween facts about its origin. Did you know that Halloween dates back over 2,000 years? Historians say it was originally a Celtic festival called Samhain, celebrated at the end of the harvest season. It's ancient, just like your great-aunt Mildred. The Celts believed that on the night of October 31st, the boundary between the living and the dead was blurred. Very spooky, huh? Just like those old blurry photos of our parents in the 80s. They lit great bonfires and wore costumes to ward off evil spirits. Sounds fun, right? Unless you're the poor guy responsible for fire safety. Fast forward to the 8th century, and Pope Gregory III decided to Christianize the festival. In a classic marketing move, he renamed it All Hallows' Eve. Doesn't quite roll off the tongue, does it? This was the night before All Saints' Day, a time to honor all the saints who didn't have a day of their own. A bit like the Oscars, but for saints. But here's the twist. All Hallows' Eve was eventually shortened to Halloween. Short and sweet, just like your favorite candy. Speaking of candy, trick-or-treating is actually quite an old tradition. Kids would go door to door singing for food and money. It's like caroling, but with higher stakes. The tradition of carving pumpkins, or jack-o'-lanterns, originated in Ireland. They initially used turnips. Imagine that, a spooky turnip. The switch to pumpkins came when Irish immigrants arrived in America and found the native pumpkin a better fit. Now, that's a glow-up. Oh, and about those witches. The word witch comes from the Old English word witche, meaning wise woman. I guess wisdom can be pretty scary. Witches are often seen with black cats, right? It was believed that witches could turn into cats. A witch or a cat? Tough choice. Oh, there's also the myth of the full moon. Despite all the creepy werewolf movies, a full moon rarely occurs on Halloween. So you can keep your silver bullets at home. And the famous Halloween colors, orange and black? They have meanings too. Orange represents the harvest, while black symbolizes death and darkness. Morbid yet fashionable, I guess. Now, here's one you might not know. Halloween is the second highest grossing commercial holiday after Christmas. Looks like Jack Skellington was onto something. But despite its commercial success, Halloween wasn't widely celebrated in America until the late 19th century. Apparently, people needed a bit of convincing to dress up and demand candy. Halloween has certainly come a long way, from ancient Celtic rituals to modern-day dress-up and trick-or-treating. It's the one night a year where everyone can be whoever, or whatever, they want to be. Now that you're armed with these spooky facts, you're sure to be the life, or death, of any Halloween party. That's all for today's pretty spooky episode, so don't forget to smash the hell of that like and subscribe button. And hopefully you've enjoyed our little journey through the spooky history of Halloween. Who knew that our fun-filled night of fright has such ancient roots?